Yo, 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 it's your boy DKB back with another episode of the Midnight Truth. Here to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Alright, people, it's coming about that time the album is about to drop. So, with this episode today, I'm going to give you an album breakdown. I'm going to break down every track that I have on my new album. My new album is called Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. It just Hakuna Matata. I'm just letting you know the definition. For those that don't know, for those that ain't on the Lion King, but it's called Hakuna Matata because it's my mindset of where I'm living right now. Like, no matter what I go through, it can be bad, it can be good, I'm still not gonna worry about it. That's just my mentality right now. So I named my album Hakuna Matata. And on this album, you hear me go through different things in different places in my mind, in different places in time, in different places in life. And I give you my perspectives on them and how I feel about them. But I'm not worrying about them. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I go through, I'm not worrying about them. But as always, let's start off with July 11th, 2024 birthdays. And as always, I look for famous people that we can relate to or that we know or well known, and I tell you who you share a birthday with. So to start off, Alicia Cara, the pop singer, my girl, she has a birthday today. Lil Kim, the rapper, has a birthday today. The actor Carl Judy has a birthday today. Justin Chambers, the actor, has a birthday today. Let's see. The former president John Quincy Adams, rest in peace, has a birthday today. A lot of these are Instagram and TikTok stars. Cassie Davis, Aunt Ellen from House of Pain. Aunt Ella, I meant to say. Cassie Davis, she has a birthday today. The creator of Armani, Giorgio Armani.
It's the Playmaker.
Let's see, who else here? Tyson Kidd, the wrestler, who had to retire because of Samoa Joe after he, I believe it was a muscle buster or diving outside the ring. I don't remember which one it was. But he has a birthday today. Joey Bosa, football player, has a birthday today. And that is all, people. That is all. But now let's get down to business. I'm going to break down Hakuna Matata, and it is probably going to be coming out sometime in August. I'm not sure. I was thinking August 12th. That was the thought of what I'm thinking, but I'll figure it out after today. I will let you guys know an update on today. But Hakuna Matata, and I'm gonna display the album cover here somewhere in this video. I'm not gonna tell you where, but I'm gonna give you the album cover somewhere in this video. But the first things first, I like I said, I came up with Hakuna Matata because that's my mindset right now. That's the way I'm living my life. I don't worry about anything. No matter what drama I'm going through, no matter what good I'm going through, no matter what bad I'm going through, that is the way I'm living my life. I'm not gonna worry about it. If I'm broke, I'm not gonna worry about it. If the rent due and late, I'm not gonna worry about it. Something happening with baby mama drama, I'm not worried about it. Something going on with this house, I'm not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not stressing over anything I can't control, don't control. You know what I mean? And a lot of y'all should live like that because I promise promise you will feel a whole lot happier. You might not be comfortable in life. You might not be where you want to be, but I guarantee you will be very, very comfortable in life. Happier. I meant to say happier. You'll be very happy once you start not stressing so much or overthinking so much about stuff. But there is no intro to this album, just because there's a mumbo jumbo collection of music on this album. I had no idea when I was making this album. I had no idea what direction I was going into. I didn't even know what the name of it was going to be. I didn't know what the substances were going to be. But once I started making these songs, I noticed that there was a pattern of me having problems or me talking about the problems that I don't really talk about throughout my life, whether it's new, old, recent, whatever. So let's get right into the album.
It's the Playmaker.
Track number 1 is called Hakuna Matata. Now, that's the first single, obviously, because I named it the album Hakuna Matata. It's not my favorite on this album, but it tells you how I am, how my mindset is. The beat is produced by me. Matter of fact, there are maybe 3 or 4 tracks on here that aren't my beats, but they are produced by me. So I did produce this album, but 2 of the beats, maybe 3 or 4 of the beats, I don't remember, I'll let you know once I get to them, were not my beats. All the rest of the songs are my beats, but Hakuna Matata is definitely my beat. I went in here and I sampled Hakuna Matata. That's exactly how I started off the beat. I added the drums later, where Puma is saying Hakuna Matata, and they're getting ready to sing Hakuna Matata with him and Simone and Simba, or sing it to Simba. So I sampled that, found a BPM, added some drums, and then I wrote to it. So that is the first track on the album. It's called Hakuna Matata. Second track, it's called Lift Me Up. Now, Lift Me Up, I was going through a very, 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 very rough patch. Recently, very recently, months ago. By the graces of God and the graces of people who help me and want to help me and love me, don't have to name those people, but I will say thank you. To those people, I wouldn't be right here talking if it wasn't for these people, because of the thing I was going through. And I talked about it on an earlier podcast. But in this song, you will hear a lot of what I went through around that time. And I just decided to put it on wax. Now, this song here, Lift Me Up, is not my beat. It is produced by me, yes, but it is not my beat. I can't tell you right now who produced that beat. Matter of fact, I believe I can. Let me look it up real quick, because I know you guys might be interested in that. So let me look it up real quick. I didn't write it down or nothing. I just went online and bought the beat. I know who the person is, obviously, but let me see if I can look it up. me talking to God. Okay, I'm talking to God and I'm asking him, I'm saying a prayer, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to him in prayer on this track here. So the DJ that produced the beat on Lift Me Up is named Above Beats. Okay, follow Above Beats on YouTube. The beat is called The Bigger Picture, and I was listening to instrumentals on YouTube, and I decided to write to it. So look out for Above Beats. Go subscribe to him, like his videos. He's a very nice producer, very very nice producer. I love his sound. Third track. It's called A Dog. Okay. The beat I called it something totally different. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because it's irrelevant. But the third track is called A Dog because I believe that's what I am. I believe that I am a dog
It's the
in every
playmaker.
sense of the word. Beast, monster, whatever you think of a dog, yes, that's what I am. As far as mindset, I in this song, the beat was produced by me. It's very different, very abstract, it was very fun to make. And this also has a scene in this track from I believe the movie The Hustler, I believe with Adam Sandler, and he's talking to a basketball player. I'm not gonna tell you what the scene was, but it all ties
It's the
into me being a
playmaker.
dog, you know. So that's track number 3. Track number 4 is The Upside. Now the Upside has two meanings to it. The Upside has two meanings to it. Now the Upside is me talking about smoking and bringing a girl into my smoking world, but also it means something very positive, like being on top, being high, being uplifted. And the movie The Upside with Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston inspired that for me. I didn't know what I was gonna name the beat, and I watched that movie again recently, and I heard this beat, and it gave me that feel of being on the upside. Track number 4, Brighter Day. Brighter Day is probably one of the deepest tracks I've ever written. I'm singing on here, not that great. I don't feel like, but my homies say it's the best singing I've ever done. Beat is produced by me. This track was tough to write. This track was tough to release, but again, this was a period in time that I was going through, and I decided to write about it. This was about me and my parents, okay, and our dynamic, and how I feel about it, and how I live with it. You know what I mean? If my parents ever hear this track, I want y'all to know I love you very much, but I think you should listen to the track because a lot of things that I've tried to say over the years of me growing up and being raised, they never listened to me. So this track is me talking to them and saying everything that I hope they would listen to now. But it's me saying everything that I couldn't say or tried to say, or did say, and they never
It's the
heard me.
playmaker.
So that's A Brighter Day. Track number 5, I'm Gonna Shine. Now, this track was gonna go in a whole different direction. I wasn't even gonna jump on this track, but then the way I heard how I did this track and how I produced it, um, it uplifted me. So this is a very uplifted song about how I'm feeling and my confidence and where it's going and why I feel that way. Um, Japanese
It's the
gardens. Okay.
playmaker.
Church bells. Um, Japanese gardens wasn't meant to be what it is on the track we hear. Japanese gardens was meant to be a Memphis type trap type beat, and I was gonna sell it, but then I kept listening to it, grew to like it, and decided to try my luck on it. Not something I usually rap to, but again, I don't rap to a lot of trap beats. But again, I tried my luck on it. Fly with me. Now, fly with me. It's not my best singing, but I am singing this on this chorus, rapping on the verses. But fly with me is about me uplifting a female. Not a particular female in general, just a female. If you come with me, I'm gonna lead you to greatness. That's basically what this song is saying. It also has a scene in it. It has Steve Harvey talking about jumping off a cliff and jumping on your way to success and making that analogy. Let me see where we at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Track number 9. Track number 9. Gripping on the wood. Now, gripping on the wood is my southern side coming out. Now, it's not nothing inappropriate. It's get your mind out together. It's not gripping on your genitals. No, it's nothing like that. It's an old saying that they say down south. Gripping on the wood. Gripping on the wood grain. The steering wheel. And me, I'm a box Chevy type of guy. You know, with rims. No high rims, but just rims on it. Decked out in paint, clean
It's the
chrome.
playmaker.
That's my type of shit. Cause I'm a southern guy. So that inspired this song. Riding around my city, I'm gripping on the wood. That's basically what this song is about. Let's see, 1, 2. Track number 10. Track number 10. Track number 10 is called Roll One for the Winners, Roll One for the Pain. And I nicknamed it OWAP. Roll one for the winnings, one for the winnings and one for the pain.
It's the playmaker.
It's basically the pain I've been through, the deepest pain I went through in my life. And I'm not gonna give you that topic. I'm gonna let the music speak for itself. But because again, I don't put that situation on here and make it famous. But being that music is my therapy, I released it out. And how I currently feel about it. Okay. And that's just all I'm gonna say on that. Perfect Marriage. Track number 11. Perfect Marriage, basically is me talking about how I feel about marriage. Okay. It's talking about where I could have been married. I'm 31, about to be 32. I almost said 32. But I'm 31 and I was almost close to being married. Okay. I was almost close to being married, and if I would have been married, the person that I would have been married to would have been the person I would have been married to right now. But a perfect marriage is basically how I feel about it, and where I want to go with it, and my mentality on marriage. Period. It also has a scene in this. Okay, it also has a scene in this. The scene is also, I believe, from Nice Guys, and the guy that played Shaggy. Hold on. Hold on, I'm about to look him up. I know it's Matthew Lillard. There we go, Matthew Lillard. I didn't have to look it up. This was also produced, as far as beat wise, this was also produced by Above Beats. Again,
It's the
this
playmaker.
beat was called A Bigger Picture. I like this beat, went going through the same instrumentals as I did with the other one, and bought this one too and rapped to it. Um, Track number 12, A Long Way Off. Long Way Off is basically talking about how me and the opposite sex, me and the opposite sex, mesh up together. Like, this is what we gotta be if we gonna make it, and then this is what we not if we don't make it. Okay, a long way off. You'll see what I mean once you listen to the song. And again, Hakuna Matata will be on YouTube. It will be on probably every platform here pretty soon. Like I said, around August, maybe August 12th. I'm not quite sure, but I will know that after today. Where we at? Long way off. The next track after that. Let's see where we at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Track number 13. Her first time. Her first time. I gotta look up the Her First Time beat because of the simple fact I have no idea who produced that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to go out of this and look it up. But I want to find the producer. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, gotta give me 1 second. I gotta look it up.
It's the playmaker.
Her first time is basically about, it's not, I'm not gonna say it's fictional. I'm not gonna say that at all. I'm definitely not gonna say it's fictional. Her first time is definitely about basically about my life in general. About females coming after me. Basically now I'm grown, okay, and obviously I smoke. So I
It's
tied
the playmaker.
2 parts of my life together, okay? And basically all I can say is listen to it. But her first time is basically tying girls and weed together. Ways of a Winner. Ways of Winter is actually one of my favorite tracks because of the simple fact I love feeling like a boss. That's how I've always felt. I've always felt like a leader. I never follow unless like unless my shit going out of style and I'm holding on to it and I let it go and get on the trend. Like that's the only way I'm gonna follow. But other than that, I've always felt like a boss. So Ways of a Winner is basically talking to a female and telling her like I can lead you the right way. I can show you how to get on top. Am I gonna chase you? No. Am I gonna teach you everything? No. But you gotta get on my level too, is basically what Ways of a Winner is saying. Traveling Team, my second favorite track. Track number 15. Track number 15 probably was very fun to make because shout out to all my guys who were on the traveling team in 5th and 6th grade. Y'all inspired this song. This song got a lot of basketball bars. Not gonna give it away. Got a lot of basketball bars, but it's tying basketball basically to my life. And it's all non-fiction too. Nothing in it is fictional. Okay. So I'm about to
It's
find
the playmaker.
this beat for y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I found it. Her First Time is produced by Anthony Sweats. Anthony Sweats on YouTube. Okay. He was another one I liked his sound listening to instrumentals on
It's the
YouTube.
playmaker.
So this Her First Time is a YouTube beat. That's another one. Anyway, moving on to UONN. Track number 16, the last track on here. I wasn't gonna put this track on here, people. I was gonna put it somewhere else. I was definitely gonna put it somewhere else. I was definitely gonna put it somewhere else. But I feel like if I'm going to start Hakuna Matata slow, okay. If I'm gonna start Hakuna Matata slow, I'm gonna end Hakuna Matata with an upbeat, and this is what this is. It's a confidence song again. It's a confidence song. It's basically talking about me as a person, as a character, as a personality, as who I am. And there's nothing like me. Period. That's basically what this song is about. Now, as I'm looking through my notes here, as I was going through the track list, I have possibly a part 2 to this, or it might possibly turn into a different project. I don't know. But I will let you guys know that there were tracks that were supposed to be on Hakuna Matata, but I feel like from what I'm talking about and what the vibe is and how I put it together in my mind, these tracks didn't go the way that I wanted them to go, and where Hakuna Matata should go, and where I wanted Hakuna Matata to go. So I didn't put them on there. But again, album will be on YouTube here pretty soon. It'll be on Spotify pretty soon. It'll be on Tidal pretty soon. iTunes pretty soon. anywhere you can get
It's the
a
playmaker.
music streamed going. TikTok, all of that. Snapchat, all of that. It'll be on all of that here pretty soon by the name DJ Playmaker. That is my official music name. I'm not going by no rap name. I'm not going by no producer name. Nah, I'm an artist. So DJ Playmaker is what the name will be under when you look for this album. Um, and you will always see my album say DJ
It's the playmaker.
Playmaker presents. Okay, and whatever the title is, you always see that. But I just wanted to get on here and break down the album and let you guys know what the album is and how to get it, where to get it. It'll be on soon, like I said, somewhere around August. Before I leave, let's do a reflective question of the day. So I'm gonna pick through the cards here. Alright, I didn't look, as you can see. Boom. What did your father do that made you feel loved? And you know what? This can be a whole nother discussion. Matter of fact, I don't mind talking about it here for a couple of minutes. But my dad ain't the one to really show emotions. And I think that's where I get it from. My dad ain't one to really show love. He ain't one to really say I love you. Matter of fact, I can't tell you the last time I remember my daddy saying I love you. And I don't want no pity. I don't want no sympathy. But that's just what it is. That's just how our dynamic is. It's always been like that. My daddy was somewhat like he raised me somewhat like a drill sergeant, like very strict. He's very strict, very routine, very about business. Okay, in every sense of that phrase, about business. Always working, always moving, always hustling, always trying to think, always just doing something. That's how my daddy raised me. Daddy raised me, got to keep moving. That's where I believe my ADHD came from. But
It's the playmaker.
as far as the last thing I remember that my daddy did that made me feel loved, and it's a lot of things he did to make me feel loved, but the most important thing that I'm trying to pick out that ain't like bullshit, like buy me shoes or something like that. I don't care about none of that. To be honest,
It's the playmaker.
it would probably be more than anything. It would probably be when it'd probably be three things. It's three things. I'm gonna tie all three things to one. So the first most important thing, rating from most important to least important, was when my daddy was there to break up me and my best friend now, Peace, to break us up from fighting. We almost came to blows. We almost came to gunshots. We talked about it on the earlier episode of the podcast, but that was probably the most important thing in my life because somebody was gonna lose their life, and that's my brother for life. So number two, probably when I told my daddy, my mama, but my daddy most important, it was that I was having a baby. I was 26, I believe. Yeah. because again, the dynamic that me and my parents have, and then me with girls and their dynamic with that and me. Yeah, I can't even explain it. That's a whole nother episode. But I was so nervous, so scared, so distanced, so dissociated when I told my parents that I was having a hit on my baby girl. The third thing, third most important thing would probably be
It's the playmaker.
it'd probably be when I hurt my hand and I was at the hospital and my daddy came there and like he didn't say nothing, but and I don't know, we never talked about that situation, me nor my parents, but with each other. But he came there with my mom and stayed there until I had to go back home. That was probably the third most important thing. So those are the three things that made me feel loved by my dad. Album coming here soon. This is your boy DKB, here with another episode of the Midnight Truth, where we speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God.